الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. All the praises are due to Allah, the most merciful and most compassionate. And salutations and peace be on our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam and his companions and friends. Today is the probably last day of Ramadan, and we are coming out of this blessed month. So, inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala, we will talk about how to maintain taqwa after Ramadan, how to make our life after Ramadan as a better mu'min, better Muslim, and a practicing Muslim. First of all, we have to think that why we fail to maintain our taqwa after Ramadan. Why do we lose taqwa after Ramadan? So if we think over this topic, this problem, we will find that we lose taqwa after Ramadan because of many reasons. There are many reasons. First of all, lack of consistency. Because in this Ramadan, we make ourselves a practicing Muslim and we connect ourselves to masjid, to mosque, to religious activities, but we do not continue this after Ramadan. That's why we lack taqwa after Ramadan, and our life is not like our life in Ramadan. We think that the Ramadan is the month of blessings, month of rahmah, one month of reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then we feel free. We think that we are now forgiven from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted us the forgiveness, His mercy. Then we are not in need to gain the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So first of all, we have to see, are we consistent in our life after Ramadan or not in regard of religious activities. Second thing is weakness of Iman. We have to work on betterment of our Iman, on strongness of our Iman. We have to make our faith strong, our Iman strong. This is the reason that we lack taqwa after Ramadan. Influence of shaitan. After Ramadan, shaitan is free from jail. He is out of jail, out of prison, and he is now ready and very active to mislead the people, mislead the servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fourth thing is environmental influence. We live in an environment that is not religious. In every country, we are free. We are not in an environment of taqwa, environment of ita'ah, environment of obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And every human being is influenced by his environment. That's why we lack taqwa after Ramadan. And this is the reason also that we neglect acts of worship after Ramadan. We do not work hard for the betterment of our religious life, religious healthy life after Ramadan. But when the Ramadan came, we are ready to change ourselves. And after Ramadan, we make ourselves free and we are not able to maintain taqwa. So, how to maintain taqwa after Ramadan? First of all, we have to be consistent. We have to be regular. We have to make schedule. We have to spare timing for our religious life also. We have to make ourselves ready for the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because when Ramadan is gone, we think that everything is gone. First of all, we have to be stick to the performance of regular salah. Regular salah with congregation if it is possible. We have to try. We have to work hard for the salah with congregation. Because if we are regular to mosque, regular to masjid, and we perform salah with congregation, then it is very beneficial for us. Because it is a complete package of blessings, complete package of khair. When we enter in mosque, we have time to recite the Holy Quran. We have time to recite zikr, to remember zikr, to perform zikr. We are there to perform salah with the people of mosque, with imam. So this is the complete package. So we have to work hard for the performance of salah with congregation, if it is possible. And if it is not possible, then we have to be regular for 5 time prayers, 5 times salah. We have to perform salah wherever we are, whether we are in office, in our homes, in anywhere we are. We have to just sacrifice 10 minutes for our namaz. If we are able to perform namaz and faraizu wajibat, compulsory prayers, 5 time compulsory prayers, then we are able to maintain taqwa in regard of prayers. And likewise, we have to see that how our moral character is, how our moral value is. If we are behaving with the people badly or with goodness, we have to work. We have to work hard for this. Because if we are not making ourselves regular for these things, then all these things will go away, which we have gained from the blessed month of Ramadan. We have to make ourselves habitual to do charity, do spendings in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to make our tongue truthful. We have to behave our family, friends, children with goodness. These all things will help us to make ourselves regular practicing Muslim. And these all things will maintain our taqwa after Ramadan. And it is also important that we, after Ramadan, organize religious gatherings. It does not require any scholar if it is not possible. Just sit down, sit with the people, with your friends, with your family. In every home, we have to organize small gatherings, whether with our children, with our wives, our parents, our friends. We have to sit, we have to gather, get together, and just talk about our Iman. We will talk how is your life going, how we are feeling in these days, spiritually, religiously, whether you are having any problem in your religious life, in your practicing life. We have to discuss. It does not require any scholar. Just discuss. Just discuss the problem. Maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will teach you the solutions also. It will come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So organize a small gathering with your friends, family, children. It will help us to maintain taqwa. It is very important. And after that, if it is possible, we have to sit in the company of righteous people. Righteous people, scholars, Allama. We have to sit in their company to learn something, to learn the deen, learn our religion. So we gain knowledge. It is not required for every moment. It is required weekly or monthly or in different times, on different occasions, like Shab-e Barat, Shab-e Qadr, like Shab-e Mi'raj, the day of Mi'raj, night of Mi'raj, and night of 15th Shaban, and other occasions. On these, if we use these kind of occasions for a betterment of our Iman and betterment of our spiritual health, then it will help us to maintain taqwa after Ramadan too. We should not think that Ramadan is over and our practicing life is over. We should not think this. Generally, we think that the only month of Ramadan is the month of practice, month of actions, month of gaining spiritual health. It is not true. We have to correct ourselves. We have to rectify ourselves. And we have to make schedule for our religious life. We have to spare time for our religious life after Ramadan too. So in this month of Ramadan, if you are a practicing Muslim, then you have to continue. You have to be regular with your schedule, with your practice, with your actions of good deeds and every good action. We have to continue this. And we have to continuously seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to make dua. We have to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the betterment of our health. I am giving an example that how we can maintain our taqwa after Ramadan too. It is very easy. Just like after performance of regular 5-time prayer, we have to try to perform tahajjud. Performing tahajjud is very easy. It is not difficult because In the night when we go to sleep and we are in sleep, then people in the night time often they are awakened. So, or every human being go to toilet in the night too. So he should just, he have to give 10 minutes, 15 minutes, go to the bath, go for wuzu, do wuzu, perform wuzu, then just two rakat, two rakat of tahajjud. It does not take more than 2 minutes. So you have to just spend your 10 minutes in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and through this we can make ourselves muttaqi, we can make ourselves righteous person. And after Fajr Salah, when we are going to office, we are getting ready to go office, then on this occasion we also make Salah. We have to, we may perform Salah before going to office. Just, it will take 2 minutes. You are now prepared, you have taken bath, you are ready, going to office. Just take 2 minutes and perform 2 rakat of Ishraq or Tahajjud or Ichash. It will help you. It will help you grow spiritually. It will help you grow healthy spiritually. It will change your life. We are going to office. We are in car traveling. So there are recordings of Quranic recitations available. We should listen to the Quran on the way to office. And while returning from office, you should listen to the translation of the Holy Quran on the way to your home. So it will spare time for you, and you will listen to the Holy Quran, verses of Holy Quran, and the translation of Holy Quran also, and it will help you grow spiritually, and it will help you to gain the knowledge of Quran, translations of Quran, meanings of Quran. So if we are ready to make ourselves muttaqi, make ourselves righteous person, then it is possible. We are not able to maintain taqwa after Ramadan. Why? Because we are not ready to change ourselves, change our life, our schedule. We are not giving space to our religion in our common life, in our life after Ramadan. That's why we are not religious. We are not a practicing Muslim. We are not able to maintain taqwa. So we have to think over this, and we have to work hard. We have to make an environment of taqwa in our homes, with our children, with our friends, with our family. Through this, we can make a change, and we can maintain the taqwa after Ramadan too. And we will be, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will gain the help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will gain tawfiq from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if we are working hard, if we are trying hard. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He grant us taqwa after Ramadan too, and grant us tawfiq to do good actions and beneficial works, and make our life healthy spiritually also. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.